With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
And Stroud now to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Seahawks are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. And complete to Drake London. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther Cup 19, Cup 79 Broncos. Warriors 70, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now Sanders. Under pressure and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
60 Everett, 6-18, Pioneer. Panther Street, Panther Street. 19 tight, 19 tight, Dragon 60. Ready.
To throw is Sanders. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this Cowboy defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Let's go.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Results
On fourth down, on his groupie to try the field goal. And his kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own. And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run here with a rookie. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard after the 36.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. The deep to return it is Marcus Jones. And he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
There's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
They'll go again with Genty. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That good for 19 on a first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
The end result, 21 yards. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Throwing, Sanders. And he slings one that's incomplete. The Seahawks at 1-5, really struggling here to start the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Sanders to throw. This pass is caught by London. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Okay, break. Say, hey. Go.
Now a handoff to Genty. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Ruby able to add the PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Play action. Stroud now. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it and now fall incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And now it's second down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to it. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play here for Dallas. 49 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10. Stroud will look to throw once more. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them a ball game.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks.
18, Rattler, 18, here we go, stop.
49-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 Lion. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Sanders. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Milton Williams. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Warrior 70, streak, streak. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60. Go.
Here's Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant.
And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Christian Watson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Corey Trice there to make the stop.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Hawk 70. Hawk 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60. 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Ready, ready.
2nd and 5. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready. Come on. Set. Ridge, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Well, looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
60 up, 18, Pioneer. Warrior 70. Go, Reed, go. Steady.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Touchdown, Seahawks. Xander Horvath, 31 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. A point after, good by Groupie. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
First down, Cowboys.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. The 20. 5, touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. 44 yards. And the Cowboys are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
On the set.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Hey,
Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
1-yard gain.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
At the 36-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now 3rd down and 7.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Street. Street. '79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Sanders. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, it's Genty. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
At the 43-yard line.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Operating from the gun. Sanders. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Buffalo 18. 7 Hawk 70. Panther 11. 18 Pioneer. 19 Lions. Ready.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. They'll find Genty in the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now a 2nd and 2.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And now an audible here into something else.
60 average, 60, cut 19. Let's go. Warriors, 70. Dragon, 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to second and 15.
70 Timberwolves.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. A tough spot here. Third and 15.
No gain on the play. It's now third down and long.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Sanders. That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
On the give, Genty.
Got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Second down and 6 now. On the give, Genty. And he'll go down shy the 40 at the 41. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The ball on the 32. It's second and 2.
Reload, reload, down. Cougar 19.
They'll run. Here comes Genty. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Ashton Genty with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
2nd and 6.
Now Stroud. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
They'll complete this one to Watson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action. Here's Stroud. That one caught downfield by Watson.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Christian Watson.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
Hey, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Hurt, 70, check, smash. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, hurt. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Come my team, come,
3rd down and 6.
79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight. Check, hurt. 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Let's go!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone.
They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. And that is every quarterback's worst nightmare. You had the perfect play call. The seas parted perfectly. You had your guy wide open. He could have run for days, but he overshoots him. And that's one they'll think about for the next month.
He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's into the clear again. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Christian Watson with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. The extra point splits the uprights. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard
19, back. 60 Eagles, 60 Buffalo, 18. 18 Rattler, 7 Pirates, Dragon, 60. Tiger.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go. 70 Rangers, Hawk 7, 18, Pioneer, Panther 11.
From the shotgun, Sanders. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Warriors, 70. Mustang, 19. Let go.
They go play action now. Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. 70 Lions. Check. Cup 19. Trap 60. 60 Maverick.
To throw is Sanders. Into the hands of London. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Genty. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Throwing, Sanders. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
They'll run with Genty. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Up 2nd and 10 at the Cowboys' 10-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. Ready, right?
To throw now. Here's Sanders. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Sanders. He'll try and do this himself. And he comes back with one complete. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4.
19 Lions. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of what?
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. He may go. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 96 yards. And the Cowboys could be on their way to 7-1 as they add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And a lead now up to 14.
Seahawks 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. Go. 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
Sanders to throw. London holds this one in. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10.
43-yard line.
Dragon 60. Hawks, Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Back to throw. Sanders. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
19 Lions. Come on. Chap 50, Chap 18, Cup 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60, 19 Type, 79 Broncos. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Warriors 70.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Viking 18, Pioneer. Ready?
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10.
Slings this deep from McClellan. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And quickly out wide, this is Watson.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. And we'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the 2nd half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Cowboys,
the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year.
And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our